Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I have a Canon M50, and in my particular case, if you're here watching this video, it's because your screen isn't working, right? You open this up, right, when you turn it on, and nothing is showing up on your screen. If that's your case after dropping this, in my particular case I had this on a tripod. I tipped over the tripod, it hit the ground. I opened it up to use the screen again, and the screen wasn't working. This might be a solution for you. In my particular case, the first thing you want to do is inspect the screen. You want to inspect it at an angle to make sure that there's no cracks, nor ink bleeds. If there's no cracks on the screen, nor any bleeds, indicating that the actual screen itself is broken, then you can save it. In my particular case, I had to open up the camera and reset the ribbon cable for the video. Because what happens is on impact, the ribbon cable gets loose. And I've noticed that on this particular model, there's no piece of tape that actually holds it. That the tape actually acts as a shock absorber, preventing it from popping out or getting loose, which is causing the screen not to work. So in this video I'm going to show you how to open it up carefully, because this plastic here has a little ribbon cable here for the module over here, and you don't want to rip apart. Plus it could save you money. Instead of going out buying one of these right now on eBay, they run for $150 at the time of this recording. Instead of running out and replacing this whole screen, especially if you do a visual inspection and there's no crack or ink bleeding, it could still be working. The issue could be that the ribbon cable that's right under here could be loose. So I'm going to show you how to take that apart. Alright, to take it apart, you need a little micro screwdriver here. In order to get these little tiny screws off that we have here, and I have this little blunt tool as a prying tool to open it up. We're going to start off on the bottom of the camera here. There's a line that divides. We're going to remove these two where you have the mount. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this one here. Now the reason I have a white piece of paper here is because you want to match wherever you take a screw out. You want to create the same pattern here. So I'm going to take those two bottom screws out here carefully. And I'm going to put them together. Because these two represent that I took them out of here. The next one I'm going to take out is these two on this side right over here. And I'm going to put it on this side of the piece of paper to remember that this one was the top one. And this one was the bottom one. I should also mention here that you should remove the battery before attempting this so that nothing gets shorted. So we remove these two here, these two here. Now on the side here, there's one on the top. So I'm going to put that's represented by this side, and I'm going to put it on the top over here. Okay. This should already come out. If you have any issues, just pry it out carefully. This piece comes out. Let's go ahead and open this camera, or this out. Open it all the way to this side. Now in here we have two screws in this part over here. I'm going to put it on the top here. Okay, so once we have that part off, this is loose. We have another one on this side here, and one on this side. this side, and this side. In total, we took out 9 screws, and I tried to keep the same pattern in the direction that I took everything. So now, this is where our pry tool comes in. Carefully lift on both sides. It should click because you have 2 clips up here. And you just simply want to work your way around carefully, and it should lift up without any trouble. So now that this cap is off here. Now here you have to be careful because on the inside to my right there's a ribbon cable that's connected to this module on the side that you don't want to damage. Now the problem or the solution is, here's the screen, and this cable here is where this mounts to the camera. And because of vibration and because it fell, this could disconnect. So you want to just firmly make sure that it's clicked on both sides by pressing down here with your thumb or your nail. Make sure that it's nice and even on both sides. Then go ahead and carefully, without ripping this off here, place it back in the same direction, and it should click on the top. Now before we close it up and putting all the screws, run a test. Go ahead and put your battery back in and test to make sure that the actual screen is working at this point before you seal everything back up. Go ahead and turn it on, and my screen is working. So let's go ahead and turn it off and go ahead and finish closing this up. So because we had 9 screws and I finished here, I already have the same direction in where my screws will go back into the camera. So we could close this back up. Just gonna work my way around in the same direction that I took it apart. And I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this part so you don't have to watch me put in these screws. Right, we want to make sure that this mount properly sits in here by clicking it in correctly. Alright, so now we're finished with the tutorial here. Battery. There we go. Thank you for watching this video. Again, it's hopefully I could save you some money by not having to replace this and simply sitting that ribbon cable back on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.